Can you imagine being a single dad, struggling day and night to keep your family together, only to discover that the life you thought you knew was hiding an unimaginable secret? This is the story of Michael, a man whose quiet courage and boundless kindness would soon lead him to rescue two abandoned siblings and uncover a truth that would change everything he believed about his late wife and himself. Michael's life was anything but easy. He lived in a small, weathered house on the outskirts of a bustling city, where the sounds of honking cars and distant sirens became the backdrop to his daily routine. The smell of fresh coffee, brewing in his chipped mug every morning, was one of the few comforts he clung to amidst the chaos. As a single father to 7-year-old Emma, his days were filled with school runs, broken appliances, and endless worries about making ends meet. His worn-out truck rattled down the cracked streets, ferrying Emma between school and home while he juggled two jobs, a mechanic by day and a security guard by night. One rainy evening, as Michael locked up the garage, he heard a faint cry coming from the alley behind his house. The cold drizzle was relentless and the streetlights flickered overhead, casting long shadows. Curiosity and concern pulled him toward the noise. Peering through the gloom, his eyes landed on two small figures huddled beneath a tattered cardboard box, a boy no older than 10 and a little girl clutching a ragged doll. Their clothes were soaked and filthy, their faces pale from cold and hunger. "Hey, are you okay?" Michael's voice was gentle, but it cut through the silence like a lifeline. The children looked up, wide-eyed and trembling. The boy's lips quivered as he whispered, "We don't have anywhere to go." In that moment, Michael felt a deep ache in his chest, the raw, unmistakable pain of abandonment and fear. Without hesitation, he wrapped his coat around them and brought them inside, ignoring the protest from his tired body and the nagging worry about what this would mean for his already stretched resources. Can you imagine how he felt? Holding those two fragile lives in his arms, knowing they had nowhere else to turn. As the night stretched on, Michael fed the children warm soup and sat by the fire, listening to their story. They were siblings, left behind by parents who had disappeared without a trace. Their names were Lucas and Mia, and despite their hardships, there was a spark of hope in their eyes, a hope that now rested on Michael. But this was only the beginning of Michael's journey. The challenges piled up, nights without enough food, a landlord threatening eviction, and Emma's growing anxiety over the sudden changes at home. Michael wrestled with doubt, wondering if he could be the father figure these children desperately needed. Yet, kindness pushed him forward, a powerful force that neither exhaustion nor fear could extinguish. Weeks passed, and as Michael grew closer to Lucas and Mia, strange things began to surface. Among the few belongings the children carried was a worn, locked briefcase with no key. Intrigued, Michael searched for answers and followed a trail that led him to a dusty office filled with unopened letters and hidden bank statements. It was here that Michael uncovered the unbelievable truth. His late wife, Sarah, had been living a secret double life, one that connected to immense wealth and a powerful network he never imagined. Sarah had been a billionaire, quietly funding charities and building a hidden empire while maintaining the modest life Michael and Emma knew. The children were her relatives, nieces and nephews she had kept safe in the shadows to protect them from dangerous enemies. The shock was overwhelming. How could he have missed this? And what did it mean for his family now? Yet amidst the swirl of disbelief, Michael found clarity in one simple truth. Kindness had brought these children to him, and kindness would guide his next steps. He reached out to Sarah's trusted associates, those who had long awaited the moment to reunite the family and honor her legacy. Together, they forged a plan to give Lucas and Mia the childhood they deserved, with education, security, and love. But Michael's acts of kindness didn't stop there. Inspired by his own journey, he launched a small community program aimed at helping other abandoned and vulnerable children in the neighborhood. Every week, he organized food drives, after-school tutoring, and shelter partnerships, transforming his own struggle into a beacon of hope for others. One chilly evening, as Emma, Lucas, and Mia played in the backyard under the glow of string, Lights. Michael watched with a swelling heart. The laughter and joy filled the air, a stark contrast to the fear and loneliness that had once gripped them all. The kindness he had shown had come full circle, healing wounds, building new bonds, and lighting a path toward a brighter future. And now, dear viewer, here's the question for you. What would you do if faced with a moment that could change everything? Could a simple act of kindness, like opening your door or your heart, ripple out to transform lives beyond your wildest dreams? If Michael's story touched you, please like and share this video. Comment below with your own stories of kindness or moments when hope changed your life. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring tales that remind us all of the power we hold in compassion. And if you want to see what happened next in Michael's journey, click here for our next story. Because every act of kindness is just the beginning. Remember, sometimes the smallest kindness can rewrite someone's entire story. What's your kindness story? Share it with us and keep the hope alive.